We're doing the whole walk from Yuri's perspective. This is crazy. I didn't think that we'd be doing this. The two of us turn onto a nearby street, heeding the pedestrian crossing. Just as I'm about to cross, SkibidiTolie nudges my arm to stop me. Hey, Yuri. Do you mind if we take an alternate route? For what purpose? The only alternative route is to our left, and following SkibidiTolie's gaze, I catch a glimpse of a group of students loudly outside a corner shop. Oh. I just know you don't like crowds too much, and well, I'm not really in the mood right now. Why is he so kind and open? I probably would have gone the other way on my own, but I appreciate the suggestion. Remember what Sayori said, talk to him like a friend. Well, thank you for your consideration. In that case, we'll go the alternate path. Here. I lead him down a side alley to our left, and I start slopping on his I'm so sorry. Nah. I did not just say that. The path takes us into. I'm sorry. That was not that funny. I need to control myself here. All right. What makes it even funnier is I started thinking, because the whole shtick that I got going on my Doki playthroughs is Yuri is secretly a guy. So I'm just thinking, then she gets sucked off by SkibidiTolie. It's not even that funny. That's disgusting. What the fuck? That's gross. That's penises. Nah. Okay. We're continuing. The path takes us into a smaller suburb. Much quieter, much safer. I breathe a silent hill sigh of relief. No, I'm sorry, she didn't say that. That wasn't even that funny. I didn't even laugh. Why are you laughing? That wasn't funny. Stop looking at me like that, SkibidiTolie. That wasn't funny. Before said relief is interrupted by SkibidiTolie blurting something out. Wait, no way, I remember this. My parents used to take me out this way when I was young. There's a playground on the other side here, down the hill. I think where me and Sayori used to play. You've walked this road every day? Not every day, but when it's necessary. It's a good spot. Sayori would love it here. She does, in fact. I showed her the spot a long while ago. Memories of the bakery. The sickly sweet smell of sugary treats. The inundation of chocolate croissants. Sayori's choice, of course. What is an inundation? And warm. So warm. Hopefully she remembers. I hope she thinks as fondly of that day as I do. It ranks highly in mine. Gosh, that's kind of pathetic when I think about it. A bakery is one of my crowning memories from this past year. What a fucking loser! Why can't I just engage in more social activities with everyone? That's the normal way. You're not normal, Yuri. You're weird, you're mysterious, you're pretentious. And you have to accept that. You have to own it. God, why can't I get out of my own head? I hate this. Just talk to SkibidiTolie. SkibidiTolie will make it all okay. Oh God, now he's laughing. Laughing at me? Something funny? Do I laugh too? I offer up a weak giggle. Ho! SkibidiTolie turns to me, confused. Uh-oh. I take it you're enjoying the walk. Yeah, actually. It's much more nice than I thought it was gonna be. I knew it! Or, well, he thought he'd hate it, but he doesn't? I struggled to get a read on his meaning. Oh? Did you not think it was going to be nice? What? No! Oh, thank goodness. Well, I mean, yes. You know what I mean. I think I do. I think he's just as worried as I am. It brings me a small comfort to see other people uncomfortable. That's basically what she just said. We're both just as intimidated of each other. But we're talking frequently, enjoying the evening sun, the pleasant sights and sounds, in a place where I feel safe. This isn't so bad after all. Yes, more than you think. I always enjoy going the scenic route, especially down here. I've taken Sayori down this path, now SkibidiTolie. While it was admittedly easier with Sayori, as she always had something to talk about, I'm beginning to rather enjoy SkibidiTolie's more reserved presence. I don't feel as pressured to talk about something. It's easier to let silence fill the void between our thoughts and musings. I could get used to this. He mentioned that playground earlier. Perhaps I could point that out to him. Oh, by the way, the playground you mentioned is over there down that other road. Wow, that's a blast from the past. Ha! I bet it was. Childhood friendship wasn't something I had to... Loser! Loser alert! Loser alert! Wee woo, wee woo, fucking loser! I only met Monica in my early teens and had really nobody else before then, besides my imaginary friend, because I was a fucking loser. Damn! Damn. What the fuck just happened? Ow. That was a lot. I think doing Yuri's voice so much is crushing my throat. Pause. I don't even know if I finished that line. Damn, I'm dying over here. What the fuck? Where's my water? I was just as reclusive then as I am now. And only now am I realizing that I missed out on making some valuable memories. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself this much. Me too. But it's almost as good to make some new memories instead. I attempt to be more daring and strike up a new conversation. Wow, how daring. Good job, Yuri. You're able to speak to somebody. Wow. Come to think of it, how are your walks home usually? Well, they're alright. They're made a whole lot better when I'm walking with Sayori. She seems to just lighten everything... She seems to just lighten up everything wherever she goes. I don't know how she does it. It's just... It hasn't been the same for a while. And just like that, we're back to discussing Sayori. As affected... as affected as we all are by her confession, I couldn't begin to imagine the hurt SkibidiTolie is going through right now. He's already been stressed about Natsuki, and to finally have this bombshell flung into the works? God, he must be absolutely devastated. Especially since he's only just found out after... Well, that's not true. I don't know. Things are changing so fast. Sayori and I were close friends. Natsuki and I got really close too. But now Sayori is, and Natsuki has her own problems. It's like life slammed on the gas pedal and I'm just along for the ride. Walking home alone used to clear my head. Now from the events of just 1 week, I don't know. It appears to have affected him as badly, if not worse, as I first thought. There has to be some sort of way to comfort him in this time of stress. Then all of a sudden, my memory flashes me back to what he said and the advice I gave Sayori. Things are changing really fast. Things change. I can understand why you feel overwhelmed. Life throws a curveball, and you find yourself having to adapt under pressure. It's a major adjustment to make, having to think on one's feet. An encroachment upon your comfort zone and what you deem normal, stable, safe. I recently had that happen to me with Sayori. I nod. She explained everything to me before the club meeting started. It made sense given what facts I knew, but it didn't change how you felt? No. I get it. I didn't really know how to react. With how Natsuki has been feeling as well, it hit me like a 1-2 punch. And I don't know how to deal with it. It's not like anyone can get an instruction manual with life. I just don't know how I can help them. I think the best that you can do is be supportive in a laissez-faire fashion. A what? It means a hands-off approach. Giving room, but being present. Does that make sense? I don't know about that. I feel like if I'm not around, something bad is going to happen. Things just constantly run through my head about what could be happening. At least if I'm there, I know if something's wrong. I know if something's wrong, you know? Oh. No, this is way worse than I thought his mental state would be. But I still can't let him down like this. Not after him being so considerate towards me. He needs to deal with this in a healthy manner. I can't let him become like me. I wave off my thoughts and I try to articulate a response. I simply try to tell him the truth directly and honestly. I am not sure if that's a healthy approach, SkibidiTolie, but you said something was wrong with Nasuki? Yeah. She asked me to keep it on the down low, though. I understand. I was just worried about her when she almost collapsed into her chair back in the club. Oh. I think that what Sayori said just really got to her is all. Is there supposed to be music in this scene, by the way? Did I fuck something up when I left this open? There was supposed to be music in this scene! Oh my god, that's my bad, y'all. I knew that I fucked something up. I think that what say... Oh, I already read that. It did. Oh yeah, you went to talk to her, right? Yes. I've seen Nasuki upset many times, but that was different. She seemed scared. I tried to comfort her, but I'm not particularly adept with that. Firstly, nonsense, you're a great listener. Secondly, yeah, she's plenty scared. I am too. About a lot of things. I rack my brain for ways to try and help. And in doing so, I catch myself ignoring my own advice to SkibidiTolie. It seems practicing a laissez-faire approach is harder than it looks. Alright. I'll be there for support should he need it, and I can communicate that. But it'd be for the best to let him win his own battles. Right now, though, I need to focus on getting home. Here, take a ride across the street. Yeah, this is looking familiar now. You really should explore more, SkibidiTolie. You might find shortcuts you never knew existed. Yeah, or I could end up stabbed in a dark alley. I didn't mean to go exploring downtown! It's just a joke. Ha ha ha. There's barely any crime here. Can't say that about Florida. If memory serves, Sayori said SkibidiTolie lives just to the right of her house. In which case, I see his house creeping into view. Thanks for suggesting the alternate route today. Yeah, it's no problem. I enjoyed it too. I think it really cleared my mind. And as you said, I'm not in the mood for large crowds. Especially right now. They just make me anxious? Like an open book. Oh, more or less. Fortunately for me, his mind isn't too difficult to decipher either. I know you must have had a problem with this as well. Well, with what's going on, can you blame me? No, not at all. I found Sayori when she... Oh God! She told me what happened but left out that detail. That's horrible. I can only imagine the thought of it alone makes me dizzy, and I'm only hearing a second-hand account. So, SkibidiTolie, it really messed with me. That's all I really want to say right now. Oh, I'm so sorry, SkibidiTolie. She didn't tell me it was you. That explains a lot. Are you doing all right now? That must have been extremely traumatic. Don't worry about it, I'm okay. I struggle not to worry about him more than I already have. Sayori's words echo back to me. I shake my head. He needed to let his feelings out is all. He'll be okay. Still, to find such a close friend at their most vulnerable and hurt, I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. Lord only knows he can. How he can. I'm sorry, I didn't read that right. I need a quiet place to think. The hyper-awareness sneaks back in, foreshadowing the anxiety that is to come. I like SkibidiTolie, but I hope this ends soon. Speaking of, SkibidiTolie seems to be walking at a slightly slower pace than before now, which is What? What did she say? Which is most likely the case because, well, this is my place. Oh, I see. Oh, get the fuck off the screen. It hadn't occurred to me until a second ago. Stuck in my own head again. I try to draw our conversation to a satisfactory close. Well, this was nice. Yeah, it was. It's far from original, but I don't think SkibidiTolie minds. From the sound of things, he needs to come... Whoa. Pause! What? No! No diddy. Oops. From the sound of things, he needs some time to unwind. Again, thank you for the alternate route. I quite enjoyed it. Me too. What am I even doing? What the fuck? Why is her vision getting blurry? I have to offer her some support. No, all the support I have. But can I? I'm just going to mess up like I always do. No, I can't just be like this right now. Not when a friend of mine is desperately in need. God, does he have my number? Yeah, Nasuki said he does. Okay. I need to let him know that I'm here for him. Now. Just to let you know, if you ever want to talk, why can't I just get the words out? I was just fine with Sayori. Always able to talk in the club. No! I wanted to offer him a text or something. Anything more substance than that. Then just fucking say it. This is why I hate Yuri. She just like, it's not even that hard. Just say, oh yeah, I want to be able to help you in the club. Like, it's not that fucking difficult. I'm such an idiot. I knew I couldn't do it. Thanks, Yuri. It means a lot. Really. I turned my head away to mask the embarrassment. I try to offer him a smile anyways. I need to get away from here. I can try another time. Just need to prepare for it. Maybe I can send him a text when I get home. Yeah, a text. Well, thank you for this. Today, I mean. Hey, it's nothing. It's getting late. My parents won't like it, but I'll message them. I should be home by supper, so it shouldn't be a catastrophe. My apologies, but I must go now. No, you're good. Have a nice day. Thank God he isn't asking why I'm leaving so abruptly. I take a small and hopefully unnoticeable sigh of relief. You too. SkibidiTolie turns away and heads towards his front door. I walk at a slow pace for a moment before stopping next door. For a moment, I think about knocking, but I hesitate. I need to think. I need time alone, and Sayori can handle herself. I huddle my bag close to my chest and briskly walk back down the street, sitting down at the bus station. The events of the day play back through my head, and I barely remember even boarding the bus. Wow. Is there more? Was that the end of that? Oh! Whoa! What the fuck? This is Yuri's room? Yo. Boring as shit, low-key. Why does she have an air conditioner on the top? Damn, broke ass. I throw my bag on the floor. I'm usually organized, my bag hung up neatly for the next day. I can't care about that right now. I take off my blazer, and it too ends up on the floor. I don't care. I sit on my bed and hold my head in my hands. The events have not... It was a good time. Why is she... God, this is why I hate Yuri. They just had a great time walking and talking. There's no need to be stressing about this. How could I have reached out to SkibidiTolie beyond a token attempt if I wasn't such an idiot? How could I have been closer to Sayori if I was better at being social? How could I have asked Monica, or how I could have asked Monica was how I could have asked how Monica was feeling if I wasn't so focused on SkibidiTolie's well-being. How I almost lost a close friend. I kept my feelings withheld to provide my usual stoic demeanor, but I can't anymore. I gently fall sideways onto my bed, bringing my knees to my chest. Damn, she's not having a good time. I close my eyes as everything floods back. Everything I could have said and done. Everything I almost lost. Editor, replay the entire video right now just so we are also getting the flashbacks. No, I'm sorry. The inevitable feeling that I can't do anything to prevent it. And the dread that something even worse will happen. My inner wall collapses. A tear falls across my leg. No, I'm sorry. I'm not. A white tear. No. A tear falls across the bridge of my nose onto my pillow. Damn, Yuri's going through the motions right now. Then another. Then another. Then another. There's gonna be another one. Come on, rule of 3. No? Okay. Only 2 tears. I mean, that's one per. Oh shit, that was it! Wow, that was a dark ending. Fuck me.